Alrighty, guys. So we are picking up right after the last one. Um, Let me think. 22. We'll put them all at 22. Because we're going to be starting out with a rival battle. And so if you saw the last battle against Misty was, let's say, closer than I wanted it to be. So, we have to strategize and we have to be smart. I know he's going to start with his own Pidgeotto, so we're going to use ours. We're going to try to do the sand attack kind of maneuver. Oh, I meant to do Whirlwind. Unaffected. Okay, this is bad. Lost way too much health at this point. Oh boy. Oh boy. Are we going to have our first death already? Aber doesn't have any moves, so we're not worried about him. Yeah. I don't think it's until 16 that he learns like a hyper thing or something. Oh, that is false. Okay, we're just gonna preemptively switch. No, okay. That's my life. Okay, and then he has Bulbasaur. And so Poison Sting gonna be crap. We just have to scratch it out, huh? Okay. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Now, we do have the problem. I only have 2 levels on each person. And there's like 6 battles back to back. And then there's a whole labyrinth back there of people to get through without accidentally over-leveling my person. Which means we might have to bring on a 4th member. And if we have to, I'm thinking Jigglypuff, actually. I guess that might be surprising. I do not have a high opinion of Jigglypuff. But moves like Sing have proven to be quite useful. So, I don't know. Maybe. Definitely not Spearow. Can't use Zubat. Could do Caterpie. But I'm thinking I might actually need Caterpie in the Pikachu playthrough. Something to get through Brock, because that's going to be a rough fight if I can't get the male Nidoran. And then... I don't know. I do not know. Oh, what am I thinking? Because they don't get double kick in this game, so Nidoran's not useful in that fight anyway. I need like a Mankey or something. I don't know. Pikachu's gonna be rough. Or Yellow, I mean, it's gonna be rough. Just the start of it. getting through Brock. After that, it'll be smooth sailing. And I'll be honest, I don't know how long I'm going to use Pikachu in that playthrough. Kind of bad. Oh. Okay, so again, I'm recording this on Saturday, the 11th. If you're watching it, we've already talked about our tests for next week. I also want to remind you, mock start testing. The season is upon us. Alright, and if you were in class on Friday, you would have heard my little rant about it. If you were not, here it is. Alright, and then also, I think this is just good life advice for people, if you're not one of my students. But there's going to be certain points in your life where you have to do things that you don't want to do. Things that maybe you don't understand why you have to do it. You don't understand, you just don't get it, right? But they're things that have to happen. In the Army, we had a phrase, some of you will laugh because you have dirty minds, whatever. But we used to say, embrace the suck. And what we meant by that, in those moments where you're doing things that are just awful, you don't want to do it, you're tired, you're frustrated, whatever it is that's going on, if you can internally just embrace it, all of a sudden those things become a little bit easier, a little bit more bearable, because it's life. And it's just one of those things that the faster you can adapt to that mentality, the higher your perseverance will be. Now, how that relates to testing, I know that I have a number of students that go, I don't understand why we have to take the mock. It doesn't hurt my grade. And so you don't take it seriously, right? You're just like, oh, it's just another test that we have to do, blah, 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 blah. And you go click, 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 and then you get it done in 30 minutes or whatever, because they are kind of longish tests, right? Here's my problem with that. For my class, at least, I can't speak for others, but for my class, okay, just a critical. I use that test data, like how you guys performed on the mock, to decide what we're going to do for review. And the idea behind that is, if you guys as a class, right, the 144 or however many I have now, if you guys collectively do really, really well on certain things, you got it. We're not going to waste any more time on that stuff. If you guys are showing like, oh, like we struggled with this stuff, that's what I want to put our time and attention to. And that only works if the data that I have is accurate and useful. And so to make that happen, you have to take the test seriously. You have to do the best that you can on it. And that has to be everybody, right? Like, the more people that I have, I don't want to say goofing off, but like just, not taking it seriously, the less useful that data becomes. And then all of a sudden, I might very well be wasting your time. And I don't want that. Time is your most valuable resource, for sure. We already have Caterpie. And that's the thing, like, I see you guys, like, there's so many, I mean, we could get into so many side tangents on this, but it's having the realization that time spent, you never get it back. And so you have to make the things that you spend your time on valuable and useful to you. And I mean, don't get me wrong, everybody needs downtime, right? Like, I enjoy playing video games. A lot of people would argue this is a waste of time, right? Um, Everybody needs downtime. Everybody needs recreational time, time to relax. Bellsprout, I will take it. Um, don't knock it out. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Um, but there's so many things that I see that some of you guys just haven't had that realization yet, and it's fine. Um, um, no, lavender, because that's my favorite flower. So anyway, but yeah, for instance, like I see students, like I have a student who consistently comes to tutorials, which is great, right? They're making up work, but they're making up work that they could have just done in class. Like, they refuse to, like, whatever's going on in their life, they try to sleep a lot, they put their head down. Um, Now, this particular student, they're awake, they're paying attention, but then for whatever reason, they just refuse to do the assignment, and then they come in for tutorials and make it up, and it's just like, dude, do you know how much time you could save yourself just taking care of your business the first time? Just, do what you need to do, and then you wouldn't have to do these things. Ugh. Unfortunately, I have to catch this. Um, I was really hoping for a shot at an Abra. I'm never gonna catch one, I know, but Alakazam is hands down my favorite Pokemon. I feel confident I can hit it with a tackle now. There we go, hit it with a couple tackles, why not? But yeah, it's just, man, you just do the stuff you know you're supposed to do the first time. Save yourself so much time. Oh. Alright, so I know it bothered you guys the last time. I had so many people come on me like, why'd you spell it that way? You know you spelled it wrong. So I'll spell it the way you want me to spell it. Just understand there's more than one way to spell demon. But yeah. You know what? I can push through. I was gonna go get I was gonna go get Bellsprout, but it's fine. Oh, speaking of demon, I've been watching this animated series called Demon Slayer. That's probably not news for you, some of you guys, but I'd never watched it before, and season 2 came to Netflix, and it popped up on my feed, and I'm kind of in between shows right now, so like, ooh. So I've been checking it out. Just started watching it, I want to say Thursday or something, and I'm already on episode 19. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm enjoying it. And so if you haven't seen it, I recommend it. I also watched that 90s show when it first came out. That's worth a watch. Although you guys might not have the nostalgia value behind it. I loved that 70s show growing up. Seen every episode of it. I can't tell you how many times. That 90s show, it was alright. It held up. for me, it was the moments when the old cast show up. But the show itself is pretty good, I would say. And I don't know. I'm trying to think what other things I've been watching. I think that's about it. Like I said, I don't have that much free time. Uh, and oof. It's gonna be close whether we can get to Lieutenant Surge before we over level. And I've thought about it. I think I am going to evolve Latifa. Um, we'll see. If I can teach it dig without evolving it, I might leave it alone. But if I have to evolve it to teach it dig, I'll probably just have to do that. 'Cause I need a ground move at least, even if I don't have type advantage. Because Pidgeotto and Wartortle are just they're not gonna be able to do anything. In that battle, if I throw them out, they're dead. I just want you guys to know I'm strategizing. I'm trying to win this. I'm still really burnt that I didn't the first run through. And I thought about it, like I should have swapped out team members, and because like I had made it all that way, but I don't know. Oh, come on. Okay, come on. Fine. Stupid auto shoot. And I do want you guys to know I pay attention to comments. And I know I haven't been getting comments on these videos, not very much. But I did that one random, there's that Founder's Fortune that I found. And I plan to do some more videos of that, by the way. But that got a whole lot of views. Holy crap. At least in comparison to these ones. And person, I don't know who it is, but they asked me to do a Fortnite video. And I did confirm it. I downloaded the game. I had to update my graphics card, no joke, 3 separate times to get the game to run properly. So I have it set up, and in fact, I think I'm going to switch over here at the end of this video to go ahead and do that. I just want you to know it's not going to be pretty. I don't play Fortnite. I've played it before, but I am not good at it. And I've also never played it on a PC, so I don't know how the shooting mechanic and all of that is going to work. But basically, it's going to be I play it for 25 minutes or whatever. Whatever it's going to be is what it's going to be, and it's not going to be good. That's what I can tell you. And if you guys enjoy it, I don't mind playing from time to time, but we have to keep the mission in mind, right? Like the goal of this was not to play Pokemon or to play, whatever. It's to have background footage to start recording history lessons and stuff. And my goal for that, like to start it, I wanted to get the first 3 playthroughs done. So red, blue, yellow. And then I would feel confident enough having enough footage to get through maybe like the first 2 units or so. And then bite is not, it's a normal type. Interesting. But it still causes flinching. Nice. Alright. So yeah, we can't get sidetracked for too long. That's my point. But then I guess my question for this episode: do you think, like in your opinion, so like if Unit 1 cut was Pokemon, and then Unit 2 was Fortnite, and I just kind of broke it up a little bit like that, would that still be effective in regards to recording history lessons over? Because I suppose, like I could record over Fortnite and talk about history, and that could work too. I just hadn't thought about it that way. The idea behind Pokemon is that like this isn't overly distracting. To have something in the background just kind of playing. So I don't know. So anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments, or come talk to me in class. I know the majority of my people watching these are my students right now, which is pretty cool. On that note, okay, I'm adding Meowth to my team. He's the Persian is the crit master of Gen 1. So he's gonna get a spot on the team. And that gives me another Pokemon that's useful in the next fight. And Ollie is the name of my crackhead kitty, in case you're wondering. I have 3 of them. But Ollie was a kitten, like eyes glued shut kitten when we got him. And we had to do all the bottle feeding nonsense and all of that. And he repaid us by being a demon cat. He's just, I don't know, he's just mean. So anyway, I think this is where we're going to stop. I'm going to swap out some pokes real quick. I want Meowth. I want Bellsprout. Deposit. We can get rid of these. I don't even know what they are. And then we withdraw Ollie. And Lavender. Yeah. Alright, so anyway, my bell's about to ding, so we'll go ahead and save now. And like I said, please let me know your thoughts about the whole Fortnite thing. I can do it, I don't know. It's not going to be pretty. I'm not good at the game. Although I guess with practice I might get better. So anyway, until next time, have a good day.